Emmanuel Navarette and Oscar Valdez are on a collision path to meet for a second time in a battle that could be repeat or revenge for the two. The first time around, we saw that Navarette was able to come out with a victory over Valdez with a unanimous decision. Let's talk about it. In an exciting card that's slated for Saturday, December 7th, ESPN and Top Rank Boxing is bringing about a double header of repeat or revenge, where we'll get a chance to see the return bouts between Emmanuel Navarette, Oscar Valdez, and Rafael Espinoza against Robeisy Ramirez. Now, this video will be about the return bout between Navarette and Valdez, in which we saw these two men compete against one another, and the fight turned out to be far more than what people thought it would be. They saw each other, and the fight was in August of 2023, and at that time, Emmanuel Navarette was able to score a unanimous decision over Oscar Valdez in a fight that saw the two men come together in a contrast of Mexican style boxing, where we note that Valdez is a guy that comes in a seek and destroy, hunt you down type fashion, and Emmanuel Navarette, though he is a pursuant type fighter, he's very unorthodox with a herky-jerky type style, and he throws punches from the weirdest of angles, and he has often been a lot stronger than his opponents. At 5'7", he has a 72-inch reach to Oscar Valdez's 5'5.5" with a 66-inch reach. When these two men came together the first time, Valdez did not do a good job of evading the jab, and the fact that Navarette was able to draw a line in the sand, of which Valdez was not able to come inside of that range, where he was able to land his power shots and keep turning Valdez with these weird angled shots that he was able to get off. And Valdez wasn't able to get off power punches because he throws hooking shots, looping shots, and the unorthodox Navarette, whose record now is 38-2 with 1 draw, 31 KOs, was able to use his strength and his advantage of being very unorthodox. So he kept him moving and kept him turning. In the rematch, in order for Valdez to be more effective, he's going to have to optimize the ability to cut the distance, but it has to be behind the jab. He's bringing his record now of 32-2 with 24 KOs into this return match, and he's going to have to be able to be a more headsy guy, use a little bit better defense, more than just a high guard, but he's got to slip and get off of the edge of shots and counter with quickness. When we saw Liam Wilson taking on Emmanuel Navarette back in February of 2023, he had success against Navarette by countering his shots, punching at the same time or punching with Navarette, catching him clean. The best time to hit a fighter is when he's throwing the punch at you. And he has to be able to do those type of things to be very effective. He's strong enough to hurt Navarette, but he wasn't able to get his shots in cleaner, and Navarette was able to be a little bit wiser in that. And there are signs of Navarette being not so sharp all the time, and Valdez could be a little bit worn because of the wars and battles that he's had in the past. But if the Liam Wilson fight is any example of what can happen between these two, because Valdez faced him in March of 2024, he can get something done, but he has to fight with a different game plan. And I think he's going to be up for the challenge to attempt it, but I'm not necessarily certain that he can be successful. But what do you think? This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the Mike, LDBC, and Liberated Perspective, the third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Leave thoughts and comments, and let's discuss what you think will take place on December 7th. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.